Am I on? Welcome, everybody. Look at this crowd. This is absolutely amazing. Bigger than we could have ever expected. Actually, we were kind of expecting you. We had all the RSVPs, so we planned for all of this. My name is Aaron Zielinski. I'm the general manager and partner here at Porsche Monterey. So we're very pleased to bring you the second annual Porsche Classic. Before I get started, I need to say a couple of thank yous because this really could not have all happened without this group right here. So first of all, the city of Seaside, it was a couple of city council meetings. We really needed the street closure to make this all happen, so we had accommodation for everyone to come on out. So thank you to the village of Seaside, the mayor, city council. Certainly the entire team and staff here at Porsche Monterey. We were working hard on putting this whole event together for you for almost a year. So this is pretty big. We appreciate you guys coming out to celebrate with us. Katie Ania. Katie, she spearheaded this entire deal right here. So everyone that's here tonight probably spoke with her or emailed her at some point, got in touch with Katie to let her know that you were coming by. So thank you, Katie. Porsche Cars North America. Porsche Cars North America is well represented here tonight. They're hidden in the crowd. I'm not sure where they're at, but thank you. I know Pedro is here, Rick is here, Michael Sanchez is here, Bucky from Porsche Classic. We've got a great turnout from Porsche. Lithia, our parent company, thank you for allowing us to put this on and giving us the flexibility and leverage to do all of this. Brad from Jeans, his entire team, he worked with us like lockstep in putting this whole car together. So now let me tell you a little about what we did here tonight. So we've been planning this for about a year. We wanted to do something really to highlight Porsche Monterey, our classic partnership, and certainly the talent that Porsche Monterey brings, especially on the service side. So I read an article this morning saying such and such the perfect car. So it was a G-Body 911. It's a great car. I like them. I own one myself. But the term perfect is somewhat subjective. Everyone has their own opinion on what exactly is perfect. For us, what we've done is we feel like when it comes to Porsche Classic, we wanted to highlight the 993. It's still very much current. Being a classic partner, we've got really a plethora of knowledge when it comes to being Porsche Classic. Hence, Porsche choosing us to be the Porsche designated dealer really in Northern California. So with over 70% of Porsche still on the road today and over 60,000 parts available, we want to do something special with that. So getting back to my perfect. Back when they built the 993, the 911 Turbo, a lot of people would argue that was the perfect car. Back in 1995, 96, 97, Porsche also built a 993 RS. So that car, unfortunately for us in the US market, it never made it here. So what did we do? We wanted to take the combination of a 993 Turbo, which a lot of people would argue that it's the perfect car, but with over 60,000 parts available for Porsche Classic, believe it or not, the 993 RS that never made it to the US market, a lot of those parts are still available today. So with less than 1,000 cars ever being built for the rest of the world rather than the US, we wanted to take something and make our own iteration of what we feel is the perfect car. So we combined a 911 C4S all-wheel drive 3.6 liter and we converted it into a 993 4 RS using 97% Porsche approved, Porsche parts, Porsche Classic parts. So when this car comes out, I'm excited for this. When this car comes out, you will notice when you walk around it, just about everything on this car that we were able to source is Porsche Classic, 97%. So think about that. 1,000 cars were built, 993s, for the US, and we were able to today, 20 some odd years, 25 odd years later, be able to make a 993 all-wheel drive RS. And yes, it is a 3.8 liter. So let me introduce to you 993 reimagined for RS. Woo!
There's something about to change. We're standing at the border where history is made. We're cranking up the lights now so everyone can see. It's all happening right now. We're gonna make you believe it's about to get crazy. Make the whole world hear us. So throw your hands up high. We're about to show you why they fear us. Here comes the battle cry. Here comes the battle cry. It's about to get crazy. It's about to go down.
Okay, so I have to talk about this car for a few minutes because again, this is 12 months in the making, and anyone that's ever gone into reproducing or trying to build or recreate a car knows that when you are building a car essentially from scratch, it takes this car was a challenge, I'm not gonna lie. It takes 18 to 24 months to build a car. So I'll tell you what is going on out there right now. There's a lot of people out there building really great cars. A lot of reproductions, a lot of resto mods, throwbacks, whatever you want to call them. What's not being done is 5 factory trained technicians with hundreds and hundreds of hours building what we feel is the perfect Porsche. It is an all-wheel drive 911 RS, 3.8 liter. Again, 97 Porsche parts. 97% of this car is all Porsche parts. The parts that aren't Porsche are just, we had no choice but to do a little fabrication on it. But walking around this car, and I'll invite everyone up in a few minutes here, hopefully peacefully. Just respect the car a little bit. The Porsche Monterey service team. I want to introduce Danny, Chris, Jeremiah, Alonzo, Nick Newton, the service manager, Mike Miguel, Mike and Parts, instrumental in this. Ken Brown, I'm not sure where he's hiding at right now, but this is the most visceral feeling 3.8 liter all-wheel drive wide body car out there right now. I mean, I'm confident in saying this is the perfect car.
It is.
So again, it's all done by factory trained guys. So I'm going to open the door, and if you guys want to come on up and take a look at it, please don't sit in the car, but you can see all the detail, everything that's gone into the production of this car.